For decades, we have loved Stevie Wonder. He has created music that is timeless and that evokes emotions of all kinds: happiness, love, anger, peace, and everything in between. Maybe for some of us, loving his music makes us love him, even if only from afar. So it might even stand to reason that his family members would love him all the more. Perhaps most of them do, but one of Stevie Wonder's cousins clearly had it in for him, and he made it plain when he tried to extort $10 million from Stevie Wonder with the threat of dragging Stevie's name through the mud and taking down some of the people closest to Stevie Wonder as collateral damage. Let's get into it. If you like these videos about your favorite and most scandalous celebrities from yesteryear that make the Ty Said What Ty Said channel a time capsule for the culture, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can know every time that I upload one of these videos or every time that I live stream. And comment, "I subscribed," in the comment section so that I can say hello to you. Now, on to why you are here. Blood might be thicker than water, but a greedy relative can be slicker than oil. In 2012, Stevie Wonder found this out for himself when his cousin, Alpha Lorenzo Walker, tried to extort money from him. Alpha Walker and his girlfriend, Tamara Diaz, demanded $10 million in exchange for not releasing a video that one detective called an 80-minute rant against Wonder. The video showed the home of Stevie Wonder's late mother in disrepair and footage of his son. Alpha was threatening to sell the video to various media outlets. Alpha Walker, at face value, seems to be a lowlife with an entitlement mentality. He has not even 1% of the talent that Stevie Wonder has, and not one iota of any work ethic. Yet, in his deluded mind, he should have millions of dollars. At the time that Alpha Walker, what an ironic first name for a beta male by the way, was trying to extort Stevie Wonder, he was on probation for grand theft auto. Imagine that. I guess that he didn't feel entitled to only what Stevie Wonder possessed, but whatever he liked, no matter who owned it. The unstable-minded Alpha Walker felt as though various hardships he put himself through in life were somehow Stevie Wonder's fault. He also accused Stevie Wonder of being a slumlord and alleged that Stevie Wonder committed incest. The incest story is extra sickening because it includes Alpha Walker himself and his own mother. Alpha's false claim was that he was the product of an incestuous relationship between Stevie Wonder and his own mother. He thought of the most despicable lies that his puny brain could conceive and didn't care who he would hurt as long as he got paid. The good thing about this story is that unlike Alpha Walker, Stevie Wonder is not an idiot. It looks like Alpha Walker got his genes from the shallow end of the gene pool. Stevie Wonder, not being an idiot, took the information about his extortion plot to his attorney, William Joseph Briggs II. Understandably, Stevie's concern was that even though none of the things that his cousin was saying were true, if the lies got out to the public, somebody would believe them, and it would be enough to ruin his reputation. A very legitimate concern. So, Attorney Briggs got right on the case and decided to set up a sting operation so that he could quickly put an end to Alpha Walker's and his equally stupid girlfriend's moronic shenanigans. Attorney Briggs said that Alpha Walker met him at a restaurant and presented video footage supposedly filmed in the empty former home of Stevie Wonder's deceased mother. By the way, at this time, Stevie Wonder's mother, Lila Mae Hardaway, had already been deceased for 6 years. So it's pretty safe to say that any home that hasn't been occupied for 6 years is not going to look its best. Because of the condition of the home in his ridiculous video, Alpha claimed that his cousin, Stevie, was a slumlord. In addition to other lies that would have been embarrassing had they seen the light of day, Alpha also had footage of Stevie Wonder's son, This particular son has a mental disorder of some sort, and therefore Stevie has always been extra protective of him. Something that his family knew, so it only adds to the disgusting factor of what his cousin was trying to do to Stevie Wonder. Anyway, certified simpleton Alpha Walker claimed that Stevie Wonder would be extremely embarrassed by the footage and demanded payment. Attorney Briggs also noticed Alpha's girlfriend, Tamara the Twit Diaz, very near their meeting, waiting for their big cash payoff. Attorney Briggs informed Alpha Walker near the end of their meeting that Stevie Wonder was furious about the demand of $10 million. This led the dollar-thirsty dunce, Alpha Walker, to have to renegotiate the terms of his extortion deal so that he and his goofball girlfriend could have their big payday, courtesy of Stevie Wonder. At this point in the story, I'm sure that it's no surprise to you that Alpha Walker was a nitwit at negotiations, so he went from demanding $10 million to $5 million to basically begging for $500,000, because in addition to being an absolute idiot, he was a criminally bad extortionist. It's all the more funny when you consider that he was never going to be able to possess a dime of it anyway. Along with the exponentially lower sum of $500,000 to which the dum-dum agreed, he also agreed to sign a confidentiality agreement to be signed when his first $10,000 was paid up front. With the verbal agreement in place, Attorney Briggs handed over the confidentiality agreement for the imbeciles to sign. They both signed, and in exchange for their signatures and the video, Attorney Briggs handed over $10,000 cash. All of this happened as more than 24 Los Angeles Police Department officers were watching from various locations inside and outside of the hamburger restaurant where this meeting was taking place. Thankfully for Stevie Wonder, Alpha Walker was arrested during this sting operation immediately after the cash was handed over to him, and his lame-brained girlfriend was arrested right along with him. And to let you know how sure of themselves these two donkeys were, at the time of the arrest, his girlfriend had in her possession a list of items that she was ready to purchase with Stevie's money. The dum-dums were driven directly to jail, where they had to wait until it was time to stand trial for their video extortion plot. They both pleaded innocent, and just like no one bought their video of lies about Stevie Wonder, no one bought the notion that this pair of numbskull criminals was innocent. Alpha's attorney tried to argue in court that he had a constitutional right to make and market the video. When everyone on the stupid side of the court realized that nobody would buy his argument, he changed his plea to no contest. The judge sentenced Stevie Wonder's cousin and his girlfriend to 292 days in jail, plus 3 years probation and mandatory drug counseling. They were also ordered to stay away from Stevie Wonder, his family, and his work associates. And it seems that till this day, Alpha Lorenzo Walker is still trying to capitalize off of Stevie Wonder's name. On November 9th, 2014, it appears that he uploaded a bunch of crackhead audio recordings called Stevie Wonder Sings to the Police to every streaming service that you can imagine. And to date, it still doesn't seem like anyone is interested in listening. It shows no verified purchases or reviews on Amazon. See here. And here are the same recordings on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, and Deezer. It is so good that Stevie Wonder was able to properly handle this pea-brain cousin of his. Come and join me for a live stream about this video. We're going to talk about what happened between Stevie Wonder and his cousin, and we'll also talk about our own relatives who maybe haven't been the most loving toward us. That live stream will most likely be on a Friday afternoon, but watch my community posts so you'll know for sure. And join me every Sunday for Sunday Fun Day, where we discuss current topics from the week and give away prizes to our awesome viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Ty Said What Ty Said channel. Please leave a thumbs up and comment so that we can get a discussion going. And share this video on all of your social media, especially your Facebook. That really helps me out a lot. And subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can know when my next video is ready for you. And if you don't like what I'm saying but you love it, feel free to hit that applaud button just below your video screen there and send me some
donations.
Yeah, baby. See you on the next video. If you have a business, product, service, YouTube channel, or social media account that you would like to promote on my channel, email me at Tiwan@tysaidwhattysaid.com or use the submission form on my website, tysaidwhattysaid.com, to get rates for advertising on my community tab, my live streams, and or my edited videos, just like this one.